Hi, and welcome to our next tutorial in our series. In this particular tutorial, we're going to be looking at managing attendees, and of course that is done through the Attendees tab. The basic editing process is a three-step process. You first either select the attendee you wish to edit, or you can create a new one. In the second field is where you add in all the user's information, and in the third block is where you either choose to save or delete the item. So we're going to create a new user, and imagine that you're at the day of your auction. You'll probably have a laptop computer set up on the table by the front door of the facility where you have the auction. As people file in, you're going to start taking their name and information. And you're also going to start taking their money as well. Now, you don't need to add in the email address and phone number if you don't want to, but if you do, it provides a mechanism to contact the users after the fact. Oops. For CA. And you'll notice that the system automatically assigns a paddle number. This is incremented, so you'll probably have a stack of paddles there, and you'll be handing out the paddles as the users come in. And it defaults to the door fee, and this door fee default value is maintained on the main menu under the Setup tab right here. So if you want to change that across the board, you can do that ahead of time right there. But when the user comes to the door, and if for whatever reason you need to charge them something different, you can actually change that to be whatever you want it to be. We're going to click Save, and we're going to add the user to the table. Now, just to make it interesting, we're going to create another user, Joe Auction. He's got paddle number 2. We saved him. So now with 2 users in the system, it's fairly easy to manage, but as the list of attendees starts to increase, it could get a little bit more complicated, and you might want to find a user a little bit easier. So by double-clicking on several of these columns, you can order by that column. Clicking once orders in one direction. If you click on it again, it orders in the opposite direction. And you can do first name, last name, and paddle number. As you see that they are underlined. So if I wanted to edit any one of these names, there's a couple of different ways I could do that. First of all, I could come up here to my Select Attendee box, and I could find the user, select them, and then click the Edit button. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it is to actually start typing the user's last name. And here I only have 2 entries. I typed in A, and it came up with Auction Joe automatically, and if I click Edit, I can go straight to them. The other way to do it is if you actually double-click on the name down here in the sheet. And you notice I clicked on Andrew Wilcox, and Andrew Wilcox showed up here. And so, I can make any changes here that I would like to. And click Save. Save, and next simply takes me down to the next line and put Joe Auction in the list. So if you're doing sort of repetitive editing where you want to edit each one independently, you just simply click Save and Next will bring up sort of the next item. Oops, bad example. Next will bring up the next item without actually doing any saving. If I want to delete any one of these entries, I simply click the Delete button. I get prompted, yes, I want to delete it, and it's gone. And there you have it. That's pretty much everything you need to know. Oh, and one more thing. Notice here is that the door total tally is listed here, so you know precisely how much you've been receiving from door fees. And that's it.